Alright, hello there. It's me, Henry VIII, and I'm just gonna be eating some chicken and talking about some of my relationships in it, because I've had some pretty interesting relationships with bad birds in it, so hope you enjoy this video. First of all, I was actually with this girl who was well old to begin with, Catherine of Aragon. And the thing is, she used to be married to my brother, innit? But then she was because my brother died. You know, my brother, he was well ill, so he took a dirt nap. And I was I might slide on in there. She's kind of penging it, older women, she's got a big experience. I was maybe I'll slide in there. And the Pope was well, apparently, your brother and his missus didn't do the deed, so in God's eyes, it's alright if you slip in. I was maybe I will then. Got bare armies, got a bit of money, it's a good little tactical marriage. That's what we do as kings, innit? Be a tactical marriage. So I got married to Catherine, that's my first wife. The thing is though, I really wanted a son because I'm sexist. And the thing is, Catherine had only given me this daughter, and I'm well, that's not very good. I want a son. She starts to get a bit old. She's looking a bit meaty, and she's got crow's feet and some wrinkles, and I'm I've got to palm me off somehow, innit? It was then that I met this proper stunner called Boleyn. She was proper peng, let me tell you. And I would send her these well romantic notes, Anne, you want to be my mistress? And that sort of thing, I mean, how could anyone resist that? Alright, so then I was yo, Pope, can I have, a divorce or something, because I'm, not really feeling this marriage and all that. Oh, bloody hell. These are a bit spicy. Oi, who bloody cooked these spicy wings? They're burning my mouth. They're burning my mouth, oi. Whoever cooked these, off with his head, alright? As I was saying it, I was Pope, can I get a divorce or something? And he was oh, well, it's a bit dodgy even letting you have this marriage, because you used to be married to your brother and all that. I was oh, well, you've been a bit of a knob, innit, Pope? Been a bit of a tricky customer. You know what? I think I'm just gonna break from Rome, start my own church. I don't need you. So then I started doing my own church, got divorced, because I own the church. And then, Catherine was just died a year after anyway. I'm could have bloody just waited her out and I could have avoided all this mess. You know what? Pepsi is well better than Coke. That's right, I said it. Anyway, so me and Anne, we're finally together, we get itched. She's preggers, because, what can I say, And I'm finally I have my chance at, getting a son. And then, she only gives birth to a bloody daughter. Outrageous! And then, you know what? Drop it all off, I catch her bloody flirting with some bloke. I'm oh, well, this isn't going to bloody stand. Off with her head. Is what I said, off with her head, we got it off, innit? The good thing about starting your own church is you can bloody just nick all the money from the old monasteries and it's yours, innit? So then I used all that old money from the monasteries to go to war with France. So it's sort of a win-win, because I bloody hate France. Alright, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed hearing about, some of my early, romances and stuff with all those birds. I certainly enjoyed eating all this chicken. Don't forget to like and subscribe.